Alrighty, y'all, what's going on today? So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the BOSS TU-2 Chromatic Tuner. Just a little preface before we get started. So this is something I wrote on there for our studio, just to make sure that people knew it was ours. Although, yeah, it's not, it's definitely not, doesn't come like that at all, with the red markings on it. But yeah, anyway, BOSS TU-2, these a chromatic tuner pedal. They have different TU series. I think they're out at the TU-3 now. I've always just held on to my TU-2. I like it. Don't need the TU-3. And yeah, it's great. I mean, BOSS makes pedals that, you know, are first of all super affordable. So, you know, really they're at a price point where anybody can get one and have one and use one. It's not super expensive, which is great. And their pedals just last forever as well. So, you know, you get one and you know that, you know, you can be using it for pretty much a lifetime, and you know, you'll never have to get another one. They don't break easily. They're very, very tough, really good under lots of stress, lots of use. Don't pick up a lot of wear and tear, which is awesome. Yeah, so I'll talk a little bit about it and why I love it so much. So first of all, you get the TU series tuner technology, which was really, really nice. And it's all in this little tiny stompbox design. You know, it makes chromatic tuning very, very, very easy. It's very much accurate, which I love. It doesn't need to be fancy. No, and it's not fancy. That's what's, you know, what's so cool about it. They have this mute bypass, so that's great for silent tuning with kind of just like a single stomp. And that's pretty much like most tuners. That's kind of what you get. So basically you stomp it on, it's going to light up, it's going to stop the sound from coming through, tune up really quick, stomp it back, and your sound will be out again. So this is perfect for, you know, if you're playing live, or yeah, that's pretty much what it's perfect for. You have this 11-point LED light indicator, so that's what's going to basically tell you where you're at. These work in cents, so you know it'll tell you basically that the meter will go across the screen, across the lights, and it'll tell you, you know, basically where you're at in terms of your tuning, and it's going to tell you, you know, how flat you are, how sharp you are. When it's in the middle, that's when you know that you are perfectly in tune. It'll also display the number right here on the screen as well, which is really nice. The LED is great as well. It's very, very bright, and this is, you know, across this and also on the screen too. So perfect for if you're playing on darker stages. You know, it's not hard to see or anything, which is very helpful. You have tons of tuning modes as well. So obviously chromatic is what it's known for, although you can also just go for, you know, guitar, flat guitar. So if you're playing, you know, if you're tuning to flat notes, which is nice, double flat, bass flat, I think bass double flat, and yeah, so it's helpful if you have a very specific tuning in mind that you want to go to. Your tuning mode setting is stored in your memory, so whatever you put on and whatever you use when you open or turn it back on, that's what it's going to be. So it'll remember what your last setting was, which is really nice. The reference pitch is totally adjustable, so you can go from 438 to 445, which is nice. I mean, 440 is your typical, but it's cool that you can kind of go around that too. And then yeah, you also have the obvious foot switch, which is very, very easy to use. You have your output, input, and bypass as well on this side. Really, really nice build. Very, very BOSS-like, you know, very portable, not too heavy, but still feels kind of like a tank. Feels like it's got some grip, some width to it, or weight to it, excuse me. You also have the rubber bottom, which is nice too. Gives it some really solid grip on the bottom to use. So, you know, you can easily have that set down somewhere. It's not going to slide all over the place while you're using it, which is really, really great. And then it also is powered by 9-volt as well as a 9-volt battery, as well as 9-volt DC out. The 9-volt, I will say, is a little annoying, as it's kind of hard to get in there. You have to unscrew it to put it in. But, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world, I guess. Anyhow, that's it. It's the Chromatic Tuner. TU-2 from BOSS. I would highly recommend these for any new guitarists or people who just want to get a strong tuner. Alrighty, y'all, take it easy.